Arknights had their new update leaked, found the culprit, and are absolutely destroying his life as a result. Okay, honestly, so chat, here's the thing. I think if leakers get in trouble for leaking, that is totally deserved. My honest, genuine thoughts, totally, genuinely deserved. Let's find out exactly what happened though. As much as I want to say this is just a game, no need to be this serious, I also have to recognize some people are doing their best and respecting their work is the least we could do. So for the jerks about to feel the heat, I'll only play the tiniest fucking violin. Hell yes, dude. Leakers should only leak the information when a game company like Hoyo is making global passive characters. Okay, you know what? Maybe leaks are okay and acceptable only if it's going to be detrimental to the individual player. All right, due to the recent huge Arknights leaks, Hypergriff has been seen asking people about the origin of the images. I'm not going to specifically showcase the images because I don't want to add to the leak. If y'all want to go ahead and Google that yourself, you're more than welcome to. One even allegedly got 1,000 yuan, which is $140 as a reward for their reliable intel. And you know what? That is awesome. The community here is working in tandem as a singular unit to help better their game, to help stop leakers from destroying hype for their game. Nothing but respect for their community. The Arknights community is great. The Arknights game is phenomenal. I love Hypergriff. They're one of the best developers I've ever worked with in terms of gacha games. So I completely agree with this. I am totally on board with it. The summer stream gonna start with Lowlight himself publicly executing the leakers live on stream. Oh my god. Okay, so here they are. I guess this is showcasing the report, and then him showing that he got the 1,000 yuan directly from Hypergriff. That's actually so cool. Yeah, like go Hypergriff. They're asking for their community to help them, and then their community, when their community does, they say thank you so much for the help. Here is compensation, a genuine reward for helping. That is so cool. How hyped am I for the Punishing Raven Devil May Cry collab? Very hyped, incredibly. I purposefully avoided for Loba leaks, and I'm so happy I did. Yeah, same here. I avoid all leaks, partially because Kudo sponsor me for a lot of stuff, and I'd rather be genuine with everything with my reactions, and partly because I just don't want to spoil it. Not even in-game currency, just straight money. It's just genuine straight money. Yeah. Here is a reward, a lump sum of money for helping catch what is essentially a criminal, right? They're criminals. And then the follow-up, official statement regarding the 2025 Summer Carnival leak. Hypergriff's official statement regarding the Summer Carnival leak. On July 20th, our company discovered that unreleased content from our product Arknights was being circulated ahead of schedule. And like, it's always sad to see that happen, chat, because then it takes away from the hype and popularity when it's actually released via their own official platforms. Upon this discovery, we immediately launched a full investigation, as they should have. On the evening of July 21st, we confirmed that the source of the leak was one of our partners, which is actually crazy. Chat, one of their partners, not just some random ass dude or a beta tester, one of their actual partners. That blows my mind. Like, by partners, do they mean a content creator working with them? Or do they mean like a trade partner? Damn. Either way, it was one of the people that they actually work with, a full-fledged partner of their studio. This kind of leak has severely disrupted the normal development and publishing work of our company and significantly harmed the gameplay experience for our players. We will pursue legal action against the involved party or individuals and hold them fully accountable. So they are actually pursuing legal action against them. If you can pursue legal action against someone for leaking something, then evidently that violates the law and makes them a criminal. So, yep, wow. That sucks, it does, yeah. Bounty hunters for leakers, that's what they've essentially established, right? If they're genuinely paying people a lump sum of money, not a currency in game, but actual genuine money, physical money, then they've essentially hired bounty hunters to seek out the people leaking for their game. More games need to do this. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. They're getting blacklisted in all of China for this? They are, yeah. Where can I sign up? Man, they did, Connor. Yes, they did. Is gonna become indentured servants if they get hit with a lawsuit like the Switch model guy. Probably breaches her contract. Could be. Due to the length of legal procedures, the results will be announced on this official account at a later date. So they're actually, oh my God. They're actually gonna go so far as to announce the results. They're gonna be like, dude, this bitch, he leaked our shit. He got 5 years in jail. Oh my God. That's crazy. In the meantime, we'll further strengthen our confidentiality protocols and seek more effective ways of managing partner confidentiality practices. Partner confidentiality practices. This has got to be for a content creator, right? This has got to be for a content creator. This isn't because confidentiality. So they signed an NDA. A partner for their studio signed an NDA and then leaked everything. And now they're being taken to court. Yeah, this isn't just some random person. We remain committed to thoroughly investigating and strictly punishing all forms of leaks and those that are responsible. So this is a Chinese content creator. It's gotta be. Legal procedure might involve contract law. Yep, that's what it looks like. Yep. They made something private public, so the court is going full public. Yep. Content creators can be annoying when they leak what they weren't allowed to. Yep, that's true. Leaker, court, stream. We'd like to thank everyone who provided clues and assistance during the investigation. Those who offered key information have already been rewarded. So they publicly state we rewarded multiple different people that helped us. If you discover or possess any critical information related to leaks of our trade secrets, please contact us via email at hypergriff.com. Individuals who provide crucial assistance in identifying the sources of leaks will be rewarded, and this policy will remain in effect long term. So they have confirmed this is going to remain in effect indefinitely. If anything ever gets leaked again and players help them track down the perpetrator, they will be financially reimbursed, financially rewarded. Yeah, essentially free money. Yeah, they created a task force to snitch on the leakers. They did, and that is gonna make the consumption of that material more difficult. Because now, when you leak something for Arknights, you run the risk of everyone trying to turn you in for some kind of financial compensation. It's hilarious, but I mean, hey, it's deserved, right? Arknights and Hypergriff barely have any drama. I know. Yep, that's very true. They're very drama-less, which is always great to see in here. You're 100% a snitch. IRL bounty hunters, there you go. A bug bounty for leakers, it is. They should be paid more than that instead of $40. Well, I mean, they could have probably found it on their own, but it might just be as simple as, well, like, let's look at it from this perspective. I think the complexity of the help will influence the amount received. So they might have just been like, oh, I have his user ID, 2 minutes worth of work. So most people do it for 4 in-game polls. I mean, I don't disagree. Most people will be like, oh, free 10 pull? Yeah, we're snitching. It's not the first time so far. Arknights CCs have still been doing their things as usual. Nothing harsh happened. Well, this might be a turning point. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.